Welcome back, everybody. Another week of trading has just begun. It's Sunday evening here in Colorado, about 10:44 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. We're in the overnight session. About to wrap it up for the night and get some rest. I'm pretty tired. Been following the market since the open, though. Took a couple trades in one of my sim-funded accounts that I'm not really tracking on the playlist. Pretty much like $18 up, not much on the day through like 3 trades. We had a couple failed VWAP bounce order flow reclaim trades where we wanted a continuation of our uptrend that we started today. And we took one trade in our take profit trader account, which we have right here, and we netted $25 on 3 micro contracts of MNQ. And here was the trade. This is on the 1 minute chart. Essentially, we had a little pivot zone, pivot extension zone from, you might hear my microwave beep soon. I'm cooking some protein up from, where was it? From here to here. And we just calculated an extension of how far price would move past it if we broke through it. And yeah, we made it to our target. We only took 5 points. Could have taken a little bit more. The actual end of the extension was a couple ticks down, but we didn't want to get greedy. We just wanted to take the win. I've noticed sometimes my ranges are about a tick or two off. You notice that we reverse back in the opposite direction. So you can also see that support became resistance. Now we're retesting support again, which was resistance. And yeah, that's kind of where we're at. I don't think I'm going to get any more trades today, but we're up one trade. As far as the account goes, to start the week, this account's sitting at 51,598. So we're more than halfway to our target, and all 5 of them are copy trading, so they're all slightly different, ranging somewhere between 51.4 something and 51.6 something. So that's it for that. Just to kind of give us a heads up for what the night looks like, how things are going. We'll keep this quick though, and I'll shut this video down. From TradingView, this is the Sydney session we're currently in. I guess you could call it the Asia session at this point. Sydney opened up at 8. Sydney ends at 0300 Eastern. Sorry about the beep. We have a couple things. So if this purple outline box, there's a lot going on in here, so you can't see it. Actually, let me turn the histogram off on this because it's kind of annoying. You'll be able to see the box better. So this is today's volume profile, 80% value area instead of 70. We're kind of right at the value or point of control, not value area right now. Blue zones represent outside of the value area volume wise for this session starting at 1800. Notice that we started down at the bottom. We look at yesterday's, we started outside of yesterday or Friday's Sydney range, way down here. We came back and tapped into it. So we tapped into the low of Friday's Sydney range for moving back out of it. And we just kind of creeped up. We've been riding this VWAP line, and we finally broke back through it. Now we're retesting it. So kind of hands off right now, unless I see another pivot zone trade. But got some pivot point resistance and support levels. A couple ones of interest is this R3 at some point. Expect price if we trend up to return to this area. Previous week high plus a resistance 3 level. But today it was a initial balance break to the upside, a single break after establishing the bottom of the initial balance first. This blue line, this tan line at the top, the initial balance high. We broke through it, came back in, retraced a little bit, broke out of it again, came back into it, and now we are pretty much on that line. I don't anticipate much movement on this until at least the European session and maybe those late early morning Eastern time hours. So no need to watch the charts, but you'll also see that down below here, this is my DMI ADX. So sellers have control, the red columns. ADX is about 20, so they still have control, but it's waning and buyers are starting to increase over the last several 16R candles. This is a 16 range chart, so every candle is 16 ticks in size, prints a new candle. But I see this level as the level, this red line that I drew, as the level to get over, to continue to the upside. So I'd like to see us get over it, retest it, and then continue. I'd be looking for a long opportunity. We can break 23,880. And I don't anticipate us breaking down to the bottom of initial balance before the New York session. Maybe returning to it, but not breaking through it. So this is another VWAP I have drawn from the New York session. So you can see we're hovering on the top deviation band for the New York session for yesterday as well. Probably just going to consolidate right here. And we're right at this session VWAP. So I could see us returning back down to settlement before we decide which way to go. And there's a previous day point of control is way down here as well. So maybe we return down to there in the overnight session. So that's pretty much our situation. I'll be back in the morning. So that's the only trade we took on this account. And yeah, we'll call it good. We'll see you next episode.